Clean air is, of course, a fundamental right for all of us, but if you're exercising or playing sport, it becomes even more important. On Global Running Day, World Athletics is launching a campaign called Every Breath Counts, calling for better air quality and mobilising people everywhere to demand stronger action. A survey shows 75% of people want more stringent monitoring and targets. Joining me now is Lord Sebastian Coe, World Athletic President and 2-time Olympian. Thanks very much for being on the programme. How bad is air quality around the world, and what impact does this have on our health?
Well, the World Health Organization has been clear. 99% of people are breathing in unclean air. That, for us, was deeply concerning. It's a sport that relies very heavily on clean air, both for elite competitors and our participants. And our own research has shown that 75% of those that responded are absolutely clear. They want action, and they want action now. And amongst the athletes, it's very clear. 78% of them are very, very concerned about climate change and air pollution. And 71% are saying that it has severely impacted on their ability to train and compete. So as a sport, it was something that we'd taken very seriously. And our declaration for clean air is really about driving change, particularly for policy and decision makers, and really encouraging them to put pressure on them to really set some stretch targets that are meaningful and not somewhere, sitting somewhere in the future where significant damage will continue to be done.
Your survey showed that many people are put off taking exercise because of air quality, and I think in India the figure was 80%. Despite the clear need to do exercise, as somebody who suffered from asthma, what would you say to these people? What's your advice?
Well, back in 2018, we started an initiative that placed air quality monitoring units in many of our iconic stadiums, in Mexico, in Sydney, in Tokyo. So we're very clear that we want to be able to encourage people to continue to exercise, but to give them the data, give them the safety of doing it at times of the day that are going to be less injurious from others. But the point you make is a critical one. And this is what we're really wanting governments to grip. Off the back of COVID, and particularly off the back of COVID, there's been a slightly belated recognition amongst governments that they do have a responsibility for the health and well-being of local communities. And many are imploring local communities to exercise. Running is probably the most accessible sport that they can do to make a change to both their lifestyle and their health impacts. But what we've got to be really careful here is that we're not encouraging people to run in environments where we're simply exchanging one set of pathologies for another set of pathologies.